now we've got to fight as hard as we've ever fought in our lives to preserve what we have. And I will spend the rest of my life in trying to support these great organizations.
And so here we are with a gigantic proposal that could drastically change the Tampa Bay estuary as we know it. A giant cruise port put in one of the most pristine areas of our bay.
That area, about 330 acres of mangrove habitat would be wiped out. Tampa Bay Estuary Program has a set marker for 2030 about how many acres Tampa Bay would have. That project alone would wipe out 330 acres, which would drop just from that section of land right there. That project would wipe out their projections for what 2030 should look like.
And folks tonight have come out and really rallied around our group because here's another fight that we're jumping into. And make no mistake, this fight against this cruise port is the fight of our existence. And nights like this and events like this really are the reason why we can engage in that fight and have a chance. So this is year 6 of the Tampa Bay Waterkeeper Waterman Fly Fishing Tournament. This tournament has done so much for our organization.
The amount of people that are involved that fish it and that also come to just the dinner for raffles, to donate money, to help out is incredible to see.
The ground movement is really everybody speaking up. And when and where you can, volunteer and play a role.
Building capacity and building engagement and building passion, right? We're connecting all these people that love to fly fish for redfish and love to fly fish in general to the issues. And it's through events like this fly fishing tournament that really push us through. And it's the catalyst for our upcoming success.
So as a fishing guide in Tampa Bay, I do have a small impact on the waterway. I feel that it is my duty as a fishing guide, because the bay is my office. If it's not healthy, I don't have a job anymore.
I've seen areas that used to be so prolific with grass and fish everywhere, and everybody was loving life because the great outdoors was the great outdoors, and all of a sudden there's this massive decline.
So I feel that it's a duty of mine to almost offset those impacts that I have on the water with trying to make it better. I see it firsthand, I see it every day of what the water quality looks like, what it can look like. And if you don't fight for that, then you don't have Tampa Bay as it stands. It'll only get worse. We'll lose mangroves, we'll lose seagrass.
Our mission is to improve, protect, and preserve the Tampa Bay watershed, and we're not backing down from this fight.
My job, first and foremost, is to be a conservationist and to be a fishing guide second.
When you have an organization like Tampa Bay Waterkeepers and Captains for Clean Water, they are focused on the problem. They know where the enemies are and who's creating this bad stuff. And if we don't have a team, a diligent team that has dedicated their lives to making this bad stuff go away, we're lost forever.
All of these creatures that live in the bay rely on mangroves and seagrass to thrive. If we don't keep a hold of the existing mangroves that we have in place and keep fighting for seagrass growth, we'll lose the entire bay to construction and overdevelopment. And then you don't have a Tampa Bay anymore, you just have a big body of stagnant water.
So what am I going to do? You fight back. You say what you can, you try to support the causes, you try to support these great organizations, and you try to fight for what we love and why we're here. So I'm not leaving. I'm going to just start fighting a little bit harder.
This event really shows that it matters to get involved, and it's beyond just fishing. It's beyond, competing. What we're doing is we're building a movement to protect this place. And I think over the last couple months, last couple weeks, it shows there's proof of concept. You're participating in these events, you're having a good time, you're donating, you're supporting, but you are part of this movement to protect Tampa Bay. And the governor just showed up on the banks of the Manatee River to sign a bill to prevent this cruise port. There's still so much work to be done, You know, make no mistake, there's a lot to be done, but that is momentum directly related to the Waterman Fly Fishing Tournament and people, you know, giving a crap about the estuary and showing up. That's the fight, you know, and we're winning because of that.